Before you guys watch this video, please head over to the Teespring link in the description. You guys will be brought into my limited edition Behr shirt. It's only available until October 10th, and all the proceeds and profits that the shirt makes will be put into a large pot for a Cintiq tablet. It's one of the most high quality and expensive tablets on the market. Once you purchase the shirt, you'll be entered in the big running for it. So of course, guys, if you can afford it, please purchase this. Its shipping is international, and it's one of the most high quality shirts that I can offer for you guys. Please enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.
Funk it.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Garrett, and today I'm going to guys the top 5 designs of the week number 26. And before this video goes on, I want to say if you guys can afford the $20 shirts, there's going to be a link in the description for them. You guys saw in the beginning of the video. Once you purchase your shirt, your email or your name will be entered into a huge giveaway for a Cintiq tablet. A Cintiq basically is the most expensive tablet I can offer for you guys and the best one possible. So if you can afford it, definitely go check it out. There's a link in the description. I'll talk about it more later in the end of the video. So basically, let's get right into the top 5 designs of the week with the fit spot. We have Melons, and a really awesome name, man. I love the name. Melons is probably the coolest name. But overall, he did a really dope header for Jade Swampy, and I give you a 7.6 on this. And overall, is a really cool concept. You know, I did enjoy it a lot. I thought you could have added a little bit more, maybe some social media, maybe some better stocks. Everything that's looked kind of too blurry, for my opinion. And the little blurring of those flares and stuff really killed the style. But I thought you could have added a little bit more. Maybe that took away some of those particles and glitch stocks, and maybe done a little bit something different. But overall, everything looked pretty sweet. The Jade text was a little bit too transparent. I can see the swampy text or swampy text under it. But if you could have made that text a little bit more less transparent, then everything else would have flown together really awesomely. And maybe add some social media or something like that on each side to kind of fill up the areas that are just blank. So you get a 7.6 and a fit spot, and good job, Melons. So with the fourth spot, we have Zake72, and he did a pretty dope abstract header for L7 Sins. And a really dope style. I have to give it to you, man. I gave you an 8.2 on this one. And I thought that you could have done a lot more with this style. You know, I do like the whole entire purple and black and white theme and how it's like exploding and everything like that. Maybe if you could have added a little bit more color and maybe a little bit more brightness to it. I felt that it was a little bit too dull for my personal liking, and or it could have been a lot betterly constructed. But the text looks really sick. The L7 logo was placed very well. I know it's very hard to add clan logos around your banners and stuff like that, so you did a really good job putting that out there. The Sins portfolio box.net and the designer for Studio 7s was done pretty well. I thought that they could have been spaced out a little bit more evenly. It looks to me that the naked eye that they're not spaced out evenly next to each other. But everything else looked really, really nice, man. Really good job. I would just try to work on making the saturation a little bit more, maybe a little bit more glowing into it. But overall, you got yourself an 8.2 in a fourth spot. So the third spot, we have Cintiq, and he was in last week's video. He did another minimalist header, and really awesome headers is for Behr once again. And I gave you an 8.8 on this one, man. And there's other ones in your portfolio that were a lot better than this one, but I thought that I would just tone it down a bit and not use your best work and kind of critique you on other stuff like this. So overall, you did a really nice style. I love the whole entire color scheme. The color palette you used was really amazing. I like all the text and everything, but the one thing that I was a little too how do I put this? I didn't really like it that much was that bad way or whatever it says, that text in the top left hand corner and bottom right hand corner. As again, I just felt like that could have been done a little bit different or even taken out. It looked a little bit awkward, just kind of placed there. But the lips and the little circles and everything like that looked really, really well together. The leaves were done really well. And overall, it's a really dope style, man. Give you an 8.8 in the third spot, and always good job. So the second spot, we have Dice Kicks, also known as Dope, and he made, of course, a dope header. And this is a pixel header, and I gave you a 9.5 on this one. And overall, man, the time you must have put into this was actually insane. I really am without words on how amazing this was. The reason why it wasn't the top Scum 1, it wasn't number 1, was that a lot of the stuff was probably just like copied and pasted and flipped around and stuff like this. But everything else looked really, really nice. I love the whole entire feel of it, and the text looks really, really nice. Everything else looked perfect. Really nothing else to say about it. The lightning on the top left-hand corner looked a little bit awkward. I would have taken that out if I was myself, but everything else looked really, really nice, man. The text, the palm trees, everything else flowed really, really nicely together. So you got yourself a 9.5 in a second spot. So with the first spot, we have XVNDE. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your name. And He did a header for Gem, and the reason why this is number 1 was not only because this was probably the best work in my opinion, that was most well constructed, but his portfolio is filled with amazing art. So definitely go check him out if you guys are interested in getting any client work done or getting yourself a new banner. But overall, this man has such a well put together portfolio that I had to give him the first spot. And this header in particular was one of my favorite because of the colors you used, the reds, the greens, and the blues. But everything else in your portfolio, man, was 100% accurate. It was really, really well. But overall, with this header specifically, you could have done that the text on the left-hand side that says designer for Sword Gaming and Arma Centrum a little bit better. Maybe added those icons instead of adding just the text. But that text right there that says Gem too is a little bit awkward, but everything else, man, looked really, really solid, and I have nothing bad to say about it. Your portfolio is really nice. I love how you added the word Gem in the background and put on like soft light your screen and toned it down a little bit. And the lighting was done really well. Everything else was done really, really perfectly, man. So good job on this one. Good job on your portfolio, and good job to everyone that has entered. If you guys are interested, of course, in entering in the top 5 designs, please send me your portfolio for week number 27. There's going to be a link in the description below. Anyone can submit, man. I really love going through everyone's portfolio, and even if you don't think you're good enough, there's always that simple chance that you'll get into it. So to talk about those shirts, they're limited edition. They're jersey cotton. It's 100% cotton, I believe, or it's like 80 cotton, 20 polyester, something like that. They're pre-shrunk, of course, and they're really comfortable. I have one on, and really nothing bad to say about them at all. It's a really good shirt, and of course, if you enter in for a $20 shirt, you can get a $1,000 tablet. It's going to be really awesome, man. So if you guys can afford it, please definitely go into the description below, click on that Teespring link, and go purchase that shirt. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know in the comment section below, or email or Twitter DMs. And of course, guys, I hope you guys are enjoying your school year. I know it's starting off. It's probably the first month is getting over with before you guys. And I really hope everything is going really well. Of course, leave a like on this video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace out.